Hi guys, it's Krishanti with Krishanti.com, bringing you weekly videos about psychic development and spiritual and personal growth. And this week's video came as a request from a viewer who watched the Chakra series and asked for more information about channeling. Now, I've made a couple of videos about channeling, but I'm going to go over the whole concept in this video. And before I get into it, if you're into this topic, come on over and subscribe. I do new videos every week, and I'd love to see you here, and I'd love to see you in the comments too. I'd love to hear what you have to think about this whole wonderful world of psychic development and spiritual and personal growth. So the thing about channeling that's so interesting, I never thought when I started out on this path, learning how to be psychic, learning how to activate my innate clairvoyant abilities, which you have too, I thought I'd just be clairvoyant, tune into the guides, because spirit guides are always around, and that would be that. And I was able to establish a connection with the guides and to have it was fuzzy, but I felt a presence. Like I would ask for help and I would receive it. And, playing with psychic friends, they would see the same energies around me. So, you kind of start to figure out, okay, there's someone there, there's something there, I'm getting guided. And what eventually started happening in all these readings is through the clairaudient channel, which we all have as well. It's kind of through the neck, back of the neck, throat chakra, and of course the ears and your sinus channels all over. Guides would start to pitch in during readings. And I would just, when a guide comes in a reading, you just say something without thinking it, or they tell you what to say and it's really different and you're in the flow, you're running on all four cylinders, so you just go. But that started to be really fun and interesting. The channeling thing actually took me by surprise, and it may happen for you too if you're interested in learning how to channel. Sometimes major, big, huge cosmic events will open up our psychic abilities. So something happened that year, and I don't remember the exact year, but it was quite a few years ago, well, maybe 5 or 4 years ago, and everything opened up, and I was in a really high vibrational place. I was at Mount Shasta, and there is a really high energy there, and I started to feel like a headache, and the headache didn't go away when I came home. And when I point to this side of my head, it was on the right side of my head. It is important to distinguish like where in your body you're feeling sensations, so you can tell who's coming from where and what. And the right side of my head for me is always high level guidance. So I came home and I started meditating on it and listening, and then I would just write down what came through. I was telling one of my favorite aunts about it, and she sent me this book called, I hope you can see it, it's called Opening to Channel. I tell all my clients and students who want to learn how to channel to read this book. It's by Sanaya Roman. So I devoured this book, and reading that book really, it gets you there. It's as if this is a channeled book. They help you. You have to activate your energy to reach them, and they have to activate theirs or deactivate theirs, step down a little to be able to reach you, because they're just in a separate dimension. And when you do start channeling, of course, and I'm going to say this quickly, you want to protect yourself and always be surrounded by light and have the intention to tune into the highest form of guidance available. Always work with the psychic protection, like never start. Don't do any psychic or energy work really without bringing in a lot of light and protecting yourself. But there's no limit to what you can channel. So what I'm doing is I'm not really channeling for people. I channel for myself on the daily, and I type it out, and I get advice for me. I get energy healings for me, and I get a lot of comfort and guidance. And what other people are doing, and I'm channeling as of right now a group of beings called the Ascended Masters and angels and saints, and I have some health guides that come in with the most wonderful, cool stuff about physical health. But what other people are doing are channeling beings from like way out there, like we don't even know where. And you can do that too. And I'm being brave here, and I'm hoping there aren't going to be mean people writing nasty things, because some people do who don't believe in all of this wonderful stuff. But there are quite a few people on earth right now who have an ability to connect with intelligent life forms, leagues beyond that of the humankind, and get incredible information and energy coming through. There really is no limit to what you can do with channeling, as long as your vibration is pure, your intention is pure, and you're able to make that connection. And what can happen is, for me, because I'm controlling, I have a hard time letting them just speak through me. I ask my questions, I get my answers, and then sometimes I listen. I'm working on that. I know someone who is able to let it go and open the flow and let it flow through her. And she's literally channeling full-on books that are so beyond what we have here now on earth. Like, the information she's getting is incredible. And so that's what's happening with her. So if you have an idea of what you'd like to channel, you can go there. Or if you like to just like see who comes through, read this book. It's such a good book. And also, on my website, I've got tons of meditations actually that were channeled. So if you listen to those, they'll probably help you establish that connection to higher level beings, and that will get you started with the channeling. And that about sums it up. But before I go, finally, I want to know, are you channeling? Is there someone you know who is channeling? Did channeling run in your family? What are your experiences with it? Are you getting cool stuff? Like, do you want to get better at it? Let's all share and talk about it and demystify all of this, because it really is something that I think the more of us that get into and share the wonder and joy of it, the more of us will be able to tune in and get more cool, wonderful information that will uplift like everyone, right? I think that's kind of the point. If you look at it through rose-colored glasses, which is what I prefer to do. So on that note, thanks so much for being here today and for watching, and I will see you next time.